Hey there everybody, Professor Cloud here with our next episode of Professor Builds a Satisfactory, part 2 of the cooling systems on the beaches. We're going to continue right from where we left off at the end of the last episode and try and get everything put together so that we can finally build our cooling systems out on the beaches. We've got about 300 or so, somewhere between 300 and 500 that we crafted over at the original nitrogen location. Which are still working on fused modular frames, but we still have quite a few more to go. We need a total of 1,800. We need, 1,000 for the turbo motors, and then another 800 that'll get used to actually craft the thermal propulsion rockets. So let's go ahead and jump back in, get that moving, and see if we can't get that completed in this part of the beaches episode. Here we are back at and we need to get back to the oil fields. However, I do want to take a quick look at our modular engines to see how many we need. A total of 675. We are at 450, 481 to be exact. So we still got another couple of hundred to go. So that's no big deal. We'll go ahead and leave that alone for now. I think we've got enough stuff here. No, I'm gonna need to go get some more about another 50 smart plates, about 150 motors. I think we should be fine with rubber there, although I do have excess rubber back over at the original nitrogen location. So let me grab some smart plates first. I said I needed about 100 of those. And then the motors are over at the original copper location. Okay, so there's that. The existing cooling systems that we have are in that storage unit right there. Once we are done creating modular engines, I will make sure to grab those and put them in storage because we can use them to start creating the turbo motors. The turbo motors are cooling systems, rubber, of course, motors again, so we'll be able to keep that same manufacturer up and running and just switch the recipe once we've got the 675. Alright, so what did I say, 150? There we go. How did I miss that? I was landing right on top of it. Yeah, so once this manufacturer is done with the modular engines, we'll pull this modular engines around and we'll swap out the smart plates for the cooling systems, and that's all we'll need to do. Let's do that. I don't know if that's going to be enough. We may have to add a few more, but I want to make sure that I have motors on me. I do have a couple of more tickets that I picked up on my way back here to the hub at the end of the last episode. So let's go ahead and put them in here. That's good. We can put that in there because we're not going to be able to use it. Not a single one anyway. And then I've got leaves and I think just leaves. A little bit of wood that we'll put in there. Okay. Now, let's take a quick look at our inventory. We should probably pick up some more rotors. There was something else that I remember wanting that I noticed at the end of the last episode. Oh, cables. Yeah, let's make sure we get ourselves some extra cabling as well. Wish I had thought of that when I was over picking up motors. I could have gotten it right then, because I know that there's a storage unit right over there. Sorry about that. And I just did this the really, really long way, because I should have gone and gotten rotors first. Oh well. Yeah, so this has got excess cables. There we go. I am getting pretty decent at maneuvering the thrusters on my back. Even if some of you all don't agree with the particular type of fuel that I'm using. Oh, I was getting ready to say, why is this so empty? And I know why it's so empty. I took, I think, almost all of them out when I filled up, or when I went to make sure that my motors were still being crafted. Okay. Let's make our way back to the oil fields. Now, the very first thing that we're going to have to do is bring the copper ingots down. And I actually think, based on what we learned at the end of the last episode, that we're only going to need about half of what's actually being produced. So, I may try... I don't want to have to go up to the copper veins, is basically what I'm trying to avoid that extra time sink, or time waste. I was thinking about, all these individuals who have, created these huge factories. I saw an image on the subreddit yesterday, as a matter of fact, this ginormous factory that was basically built around a single power location. And I was like, well, that's cool and all, and that works great if all of your materials are in one location, but I mean, look at how spread apart all of my materials are. Okay, so this is where we need copper ingots for here. Now the thing about it is, what are we producing here? Aluminum sheeting. We only need 10, and we're producing 120. So we're going to have way more copper ingots than we need. Now, to some degree, that ends up benefiting us because we can potentially then craft copper ingots for something else. Matter of fact, hold on. Heat sinks. Never mind. We're going to use the remaining copper ingots for copper sheeting. So, if I do that and that, and put a constructor here, and then this will be copper sheeting. There we go. So now we can feed 10 each to each one of those, and 20 for the... God, we're still going to have extra. We can probably do 2 different sets of copper sheeting. Alright, well then let me remove that for now. Okay, let's go get the copper here. because that's the next big thing. Is figuring out how to get the copper here. Alright, it's not that way. I've also got to remember where the copper is coming in from. I think it's the next one. It's not there. There it is. Okay. Nope. I hope I've got enough reinforced plates. I should, because I think I've got... Oh, hold on. I need to do this. Okay. Trying to stay away from them, just so that I don't have to deal with them. Oh, this is going to be a long belt. I'm now wondering, I'm getting coal, but I'm not getting... I'm wondering if I shouldn't just do a tractor from, say, maybe take the ingots to here. Then I got to bring power down to here too. Which, I mean, that's not a huge deal. That is actually, I think, going to make more sense. Yeah. Let's do tractors. Let's do a tractor, say... Well, I hope I have the necessary pieces for this. Truck station. I don't have enough modular frames. Of course I don't. Yeah, I think it's just going to make more sense. I apologize. I'm going to make a trip back to the hub. I think it's going to make more sense to do a truck. So I'm going to need 2 truck stations. No, I don't need a tractor. I need a truck, yeah. Because I can actually run power very easily from, like, I think I can run power. Let's see, let me see if I can go ahead and run my power towers now. It's an invalid aim location. Wire's too long. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. Actually, I should probably go start from here. Okay. And then we'll take it down. And I'll do one with a platform for the last one. That way I can ride the cable back to the hub. Where's... Okay, there it is there. Okay. And this needs to be a power tower platform. Perfect. Okay, so the truck station can be right there. We are in good shape. Alright, let's go get some modular frames. I need 50. The question is where do I have any? I may only need to go back to the aluminum casing production. Not quite sure why that didn't want to take, but that's alright. Whoa! Oh, that sucked. Yeah, there may actually be some modular frames right there to collect, because that's where we're creating heavy modular frames to create the advanced director systems. Now, the problem is we're not putting them into storage. Oh, this is creating them. There we go. Alright, you know what? While we're here, see how many advanced director systems we have. Only 31. Man, they are slow. Alright. Now that we've got everything that we need, let's head back. Alright, so we can do a truck station. We can then run the truck back and forth for the ingots. The coal will get fed from the drone port for the fuel for the truck, for the one side of the truck station. We only need to have one side actually fueled. Alright, matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Let's do the truck station now. The truck station. Okay, I'm going to actually have to split that. The truck station. I think we're gonna have to get rid of some stuff here. I'm trying to figure out. I think the best place is down here on the flat. Oh. Oh. Wonder if I can destroy that. That would be a no. Not really sure why I felt the need to do that necessarily. Alright, I guess then we'll put the one truck station here. Actually, let's do it this way. And I should be able to run cable from here directly to here. Alright, now let's run the coal. I want to try and run the coal away from where the copper's going to run. No. Okay. That'll put the copper or the coal in for fuel. Okay. Then this will output copper, so this is going to be an unload. Alright, let's go ahead and build the tractor. Or truck, I mean. Alright. Whoa. Really? I didn't realize I had any coal. That's interesting. But it's getting ready to... It's starting to fill up. Oh, it'll be filling up here soon. Yeah, and then I can go ahead and try and figure out my routing. Because I think I should be able to take the tractor or the truck right through here and then take it around. Yeah, I can absolutely do that. Okay. I am feeding it into the right place, right? Oh, it's feeding directly into the truck. That's why. It's like, why is it not filling with fuel? It's because I'm an idiot. That's why. So what I want to do here is I want to take the ingots out of here, run them into and split, across these assemblers to create the aluminum sheeting. Also into two copper sheeting constructors. then those two will get fed. They will get fed into another set of assemblers to craft the heat sinks. Now, how I'm going to do that with a truck station right there, I don't know yet. So we got a little bit of work to do. And I'm trying to also figure out how I'm going to... I may do the copper sheeting up here. I don't know yet. Alright, hold on a minute. I could actually go up. Now that I think about it. Because what I'd like to do is merge together two sets of aluminum sheeting and one copper sheeting into one assembler. Two sets of aluminum sheeting and one copper sheeting into another assembler. So therefore, I only need the two assemblers at this level. Or I just go ahead and go up a level and say the hell with it. Alright, let me see architecture-wise. Yeah, we probably want to go up one more. I never understood why I can't put... why it's always centered. Alright, and then ladder. Yeah, so what I suppose... Well, that was dumb, Brian. I suppose what I could do is when the ingots come out, these each need 10, so split them accordingly to get their 10. Then take the remaining and bring them up here into two constructors. Then put the two assemblers out that way and just have it run over top of the truck station. Something like that. At which point then I would do... I don't know that that's going to work. Yeah, that's going to come down right on top of here. Alright, well, one problem at a time. Looking good and being functional are two completely different things. Alright, let's go set up... How the hell did I take that much? Okay. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get to the next location. Try and plan a route along the way. Okay, no. I think I'm going to need to stay along the beach. Okay. So... truck station. There's no flat. And I also need room. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we need to open a record menu, start recording. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna have to clear that. Make it easier. Okay. Let's just call this the copper ingot. And then let's enable autopilot. This one's set to load. Alright, I need to go back. I have no idea what that truck is doing. Because now I have to figure out how to get the copper ingots to the assemblers. I also need to destroy I wonder if I've been in there. I don't know if I have. These this guy. There we go. Just to make sure. does. So now my question is, oh, there's a bird stuck under the truck station. Oh no. Oh, that's such a shame. Alright, well. There's nothing I can do about it. Okay, so we're going to need splitters. So let's do one splitter here to split between the bottom and the top. Okay. Now, obviously, to go up is going to be easy. Okay. I think I can turn my flashlight off now. Yeah, we're not going to get this done today. I was really hoping we would, but we're not. All right, let's... All right, so that unloaded. Yep, there we go. All right, everything's working. All right, I think I'm going to have to do another splitter here. Okay. Then we're going to do that. And I think nope, that's not going to work. Okay. And then you just need... There we go. Okay. You have how many? So I could do all 4 of you, but then would not be able to go up. I can go up there, though. Okay. Alright, then let's do that. Okay, I don't think all of these... No, they haven't all been set. Alright, the next thing then that I want to do is get rid of this guy. And we're going to do... we're going to build 2 industrial units. And we're going to go here to here. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Here to here. There to there. Alright, and then I'm going to put half of what I have in each one of these. There we go. Okay. So they're now all working. This is excellent. Now we need to go up top. And this is going to have to be... This needs to go up 1 level. Crap. I really have a hard time judging the height of these things when I'm on the ground. Okay, we're going to need to run that into a splitter. And then we need 2 constructors. Other way. I'm going to need another row. Okay. Okay. These are going to be copper sheeting. I probably could have... Actually, I can, and I'm going to. I just don't like them being that close together. Okay. Now I just need to get power up to here. All right, now we create the assemblers. So I'm going to want 2 assemblers, which means I'm probably going to need 1 more row. So this is for the heat sink. Or heat sinks. Oh. Oh my. Oh boy, we are way off. Hmm. All right. Okay. These are going to be heat sinks, if I can find them. There they are. Copper sheet, aluminum sheet. Heat sinks. Okay. And I just had a phenomenal idea. Oh, this is going to be fantastic. I am going to be able to take all of the heat sinks. Oh, I can get rid of this row. I'm going to be able to take all of the heat sinks and run them down to the truck station. So that the truck station... Oh, but a truck station can't do both. It can't do both load and unload. I don't think. I don't know. We'll have to try. If I can, I'm going to send heat sinks back and forth. So bring copper from one side, heat sink to the other, and then I can produce the cooling systems over where the copper is coming down. At least that's what I'm hoping for. Okay, so we need to bring the heat sinks, or the copper sheeting, aluminum sheeting. Okay. Oh, power. Make that a bigger Mark II tower. Alright, and then... Yeah, I'm going to need to do another row there. Alright. Taxi. Let me have it go up one more. And have it go this way. I don't know if the game's going to let me do this or not. Apparently it will. By the way, I needed to do that. I wanted to run the belt along the front and then down the middle to the back, but then it would prevent the heat sinks from actually being produced. Okay, so now what we need is a merger. Hold on, where's the output? There's the output. Oops. Oh, I love this. I love that I thought of this. Okay. Now I just got to figure out how to get these overlapping another object. Where? Oh, I did that wrong. Oh, I did that wrong. Okay, I put the... let me put that in there. Okay. Now we'll just have to look and see if the heat sinks actually show up. It's not going to show up. Yeah, it's not. This doesn't have an in and out like the depot, the drone ports do. Crap. So ooh, didn't even do that. I'm gonna change. I'm gonna get rid of this cable and run. There. I just didn't like it clipping through the floor, and I know it's not a big deal. It's... Oh, that's not going to work. Alright, we may actually have to do it this way. Yeah. Otherwise, it was going to cause a problem with the tractor. Alright, for now, then... Let me put a storage unit... I should be able to put just a regular storage unit here. There we go. Alright, so now the heat sinks can go into that storage unit. I mean, I could do another truck station. But something tells me, if everybody remembers all of the truck collisions that we had in previous episodes back in the good old coal days, probably is not a good idea. Oh, one of the things I did, while I'm thinking about it, I did want to bring water around. I mean, it's definitely filling. Whoops. Yeah, it doesn't really need the water. I wish there was a way. This would be something that the devs should absolutely try and come up with. Is a way, if the fluid is water, to offload it into a body of water. Because otherwise, I've got to offload it into one of these pipes with a splitter, and that's just gonna, it's not gonna work at the end of the day. I am curious about something. Oh. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't need this storage unit. What I am going to need is a way to offload this alumina, which we knew, because I think this was the whole reason for this part right here, is I could offload the alumina to craft packaged alumina. But I'm going to need plastic for that, which thankfully is right there, I think. Okay, that's what we'll do in the next episode. We're going to wrap... This was not going to be done in 2 parts. I was really hoping it was going to be done in 2 parts. But we've still got 2 things left to do. We've got to set up the packaged alumina so that we don't have to keep flushing the pipes. And we need to set up the actual cooling system production. Which means I'm going to have to figure out how to get heat sinks from here over to where the nitrogen comes down. Or we bring the nitrogen all the way over. And I don't think that that's a smart thing to do either. So we definitely still have some work to do. The good thing is we've now got power set over where the copper ingots are coming down. So it's really not a huge deal for us to, even if we just run it back and forth as far as the heat sinks are concerned, because the cooling systems are going to take quite some time. In addition, we also need to run rubber over to there. So we're going to need to run plastic over to here, rubber over to there, and then that will actually craft the necessary cooling systems. You'll notice I'm doing everything in my power to avoid running big, huge, long belts. I just don't like the look of them. I know it's because of the particular area of the map that I chose. It's probably the only option. That or just a tremendous amount of transport, which we've already seen. That's problematic simply because of fuel. So in any case, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the episode here. We've still got 2 more pieces left to accomplish, and we'll do that in the next episode, which will be part 3 of Cooling Systems on the Beach. And hopefully I will see you then. And as always, if you are enjoying, please make sure to hit that like, subscribe, or comment button. And thank you to all of those who have been providing great constructive comments. I definitely appreciate it very much. So thank you. Talk to you soon.